Hey everyone, Zank is here, and it is day 3 of our countdown to release day for Dominaria. We got 6 more packs of Dominaria to open today, and I just got in the mail a box of Unstable that I ordered, so I figured we'll open 2 packs a day for the rest of the week, and then figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of the packs. So before we start cracking, remember to like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you can get some notifications when I upload. Okay, so let's open. We'll start with one Unstable, do the Dominaria, and then finish it off with the second Unstable. These things are always fun, and the land cards in here are beautiful. So we'll just go through them a little. We won't go through them in depth, but we got a Druid of the Sacred Beaker, a Steam Powered, a Squirrel Powered Scheme, and an Animate Library with a beautiful forest and treadmill, division table, and a squirrel. Cool looking squirrel. Cool. Alright, so we'll put these to the side. Alright, let's do some Dominaria now. Alright, let's see if we get something big today. We hit a, what is it, the Saga, Benalia Saga. Oh, look at that. Anybody's ever seen that before? 2 same commons? That's weird. Alright. Our first uncommon today is Song of Feralise. 1 and 2, until your next turn, creatures you control add 1 mana of any color. And then third one is put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible until end of turn. Memorial to Glory. Memorial to Glory enters the battlefield tapped. Tap to add a white, and 3 and a white, sacrifice. Create 2 1/1 white soldier creatures. And we have Dreadshade for 3 black. You get a 3/3. And 1 black. Dreadshade gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay. And we get a Braid, Steward of Argave. It's a 2/4 Vigilance. Creatures can attack you or a Planeswalker you control unless their controller pays 1 for each of those creatures. Alright, a mountain and a beautiful soldier. Alright. I'm still thrown off with those 2 commons of the same right in a row. Okay, Sentinel of the Pearl Trident. It's a 3/3 Merfolk Flash. When Sentinel of the Pearl Trident enters the battlefield, you may exile target historic permanent you control. If you do, return that to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. Memorial to War. This is the red memorial. Comes into play tapped, add a red, 4 and a red, sacrifice, destroy target land. And we get a 2-headed giant. Alright, whenever 2-headed giant attacks, flip 2 coins. If both coins come up heads, 2-headed giant gains double strike until end of turn. If both coins come up tails, 2-headed giant gains menace until end of turn. Alright. And we got Shana Sisei's Legacy. It's a Shana Sisei's Legacy can't be the target of abilities your opponent controls. Shana gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. Okay. So it's like the old Keldon Warlord. Alright, let's keep going. Minor Wells. Eviscerate, not bad. Alright, Embolus Clutches. Enchant permanent. You control enchanted permanent. Enchanted permanent is legendary. Wild Onslaught. Kicker 4. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. If this spell was kicked, put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control instead. Not bad. And we got Antiquities War. Alright. First 2, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Then you got artifacts you control become artifact creatures with base power 5/5. Power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn. Okay. We got Valduk, Keeper of the Flame. At the beginning of combat on your turn, for each aura and equipment attached to Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, create a 3/1 red elemental creature token with trample and haste. Exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step. Plains and a Saproling. Alright. I need to get something big here. We haven't gotten a foil in a while. Alright, we got Elfheim Druid. It's a 0/2. Tap to add a forest, or tap and add 2 forests, and spend this mana only to cast kicked spells. Got the Red Memorial again, and Josu Vesh, Lich Knight. It's Liliana's brother. It's a 4/5 legendary zombie knight, and a kicker 5 and a black menace. When Josu Vesh Lich Knight enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, create 8 2/2 black zombie knight creature tokens with menace. Okay, and we have a foil rare, Territorial Allosaurus. Kicker 2 and a green. When Territorial Allosaurus enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, it fights another target creature. All right, not the foil rare we wanted. All right, and Slimefoot Stowaway with a cool looking goblin. Got the blue Memorial to Genius. Tap, add blue, 4 and a blue, sacrifice Memorial of Genius, draw 2 cards. The Flame of Keld. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. If a red source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player this turn, it deals that much damage +2 to that permanent or player instead. And we got Helm of the Host. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except that token isn't legendary. If equipped creature is legendary, that token gains haste. And Kwandi, Pride of Femerf. Double strike. Creatures you control with first strike have double strike. A swamp and a knight. Alright, last pack of Dominaria for today. See what we come up with. We got Fire Fist Adept. It's a 3/3 human wizard. When Fire Fist Adept enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to target creature or opponent controls, where X is the number of wizards you control. Diligent Excavator. Whenever you cast a historic spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. And Rite of Belzlanok. Create 2 0/1 black cleric creature tokens. That's 1 and 2. And then 3 is create a 6/6 black demon creature token with flying, trample, and at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice another creature. If you can't, this creature deals 6 damage to you. And we got a foil Fire Elemental. Very cool. And a Rana the Blood Flame. All right, that's all the Dominaria we're gonna open today. We got one more pack of Unstable to open. These are just fun. Spellstock, Hoisted Hireling, Success, Crafty Octopus, Ground Pounder, Mad Science Fair Project, Seeker Base, Knight of the Kitchen Sink, Aerial Toastmaster, Half Shark, Modular Monstrosity. And we got a Plains, Hypnotic Swirl Disc, Sapsucker, and a Goblin token. So that Plains, beautiful Plains right there. All right. So that's the opening for today. Come back tomorrow for another 6 packs of Dominaria and some more Unstable. And as always, may your packs be spicy.